Hello everybody, my name is Rodolfo and today I have a few questions with my best answer for you that's studying to get your boiler license, okay? So let's start. First question. First question. So let's go. First question. What is the minimum discharge pressure for a boiler feed pump? What's the minimum discharge pressure for a boiler feed pump? Each feed water supply source must be capable of supplying feed water to the boiler at pressure 3% above the highest safety valve. So 3% above the highest safety valve, okay? That's minimum. When does a boiler need two means of supplying feed water? When does a boiler need two means of supplying feed water? Boiler with more than 500 square feet of heating surface that cannot have the heat input shut off must have two means of supplying water to the boiler. Okay, boiler with more than 500 square feet of heating surface that cannot have the heat input shut off must have two means of supplying water to the boiler. What information would you need to order a new boiler feed pump? What information you need to order a new boiler feed pump? Replacing existing pump from nameplate data if available. If not, determine required discharge head flow and connections requirement. Replace existing pump from nameplate data if available. That means you need to order the same pump, okay? Same model, the same horsepower, the same flow, the same everything, okay? If not, you need to hire a company specialized in feed water pump, okay guys? Explain how to set the valves on a duplex pump. Explain how to set the valves on a duplex pump. Close steam and exhaust valves. Drain the pump and lockout tag out. Center the pistons. Plumb the rocker arms. Square the valves over the ports. Equalize the loss motion and move one piston off center. Close steam and exhaust valves to stop the pump, of course. Then you drain and lockout tag out. Center the pistons. Plumb the rockers arms. Square the valves over the ports. Because technically at this center, okay, both valves should be closed. One will start open, one will not close, in the center, okay? Because one should be in the middle starting open and the other in the middle starting close. So you square the valves. And then equalize the loss motion equalize the loss motion is just to make sure it's firm, it's not loose. And move one piston off center. What's the formula for calculating the capacity on the duplex pump? So the formula is lane divided by 231, where L is length of stroke, A is area of fluid piston, N is the number of strokes per minute, E is efficient, and 231 is number of cubic inches in 1 gallon, US gallon. What are the affinity loss? Affinity loss. Affinity loss is state that for centrifugal device, the power varies as the cube of the speed, the head varies. As the square of the speed and capacity varies directly with the speed. What are the control parameters for 3-element feed water regulator? What are the control parameters for a 3-element feed water regulator? So, drum level, steam flow, and feed water flow are the control parameters in the 3-elements feed water regulator. Drum level, steam flow, feed water flow. What are cations and what are anions? Cations are positive charge ions, and anion are negative charge ions. Why you need to know that? Because you will see some softeners or some zeolites and demineralizers, okay, that are one tank will have cations, okay, to catch all the negative substance or molecules of the water, and the other tank anions that are negative will attract the positive ones, like calcium and magnesium are positive molecules, so we'll attract them to make a nice soft water. Okay, so for you guys going for your first license, beginner's license, I think the important here is explain how you set a duplex pump, okay? Close steam and exhaust valves, drain the pump and lock out, tag out, center the pistons, plumb the rocker arms, square the valves over the ports, equalize the loss motion, and move one piston off center. And the last two questions, okay? What are the control parameters on the 3-element feed water regulator? Or what are the 3 elements on the feed water regulator? Drum level, steam flow, and feed water flow. And the last one would be what are cations and anion? Cations, positive charge ions, anions are negative charge ions. So good luck for everybody, and I see you guys on the next video. Thank you.